All right, listen up, folks. This is important. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are cutting wasteful spending out of the federal government. And they're probably like, we've saved a bunch of cash cutting all this wasteful spending. What are we going to do with it? Here's what we got to do. We got to take some of that money and we got to build a museum of government corruption. Hear me out on this. This museum would be sweet. When you walk in the door, you'd be greeted by the old USAID sign that they just took down. And who could complain about that? We're recycling. Recycling that sign would probably provide more benefit to the environment than the billions, if not trillions, the federal government has sunk into global climate change. When you tour the museum, you can be reminded how USAID spent $50 million to fund condoms in Gaza, or the $7.9 million to teach Sri Lankan journalists how to avoid binary gendered language. I don't even know what the hell that means. Every exhibit will be a reminder of how politicians have grifted and wasted the hard-earned money we pay in taxes. We'll have interactive displays where you can see how much we could have saved if they wouldn't have pissed money down the drain like the 20 grand they spent on the Ecuadorian drag show. Look, we need this museum, people, because let's face it, we have the attention span of goldfish. We need a place to jog our memory because at some point we're going to forget about it. That's what the politicians are counting on. Then they'll go right back to talking about raising taxes and they'll drag out that fair share bullshit again. And that's when we need to load everyone on the bus and take a field trip to the museum so everyone can get a refresher on how these greasy wasted our money on a bunch of garbage in foreign countries while our people, North Carolina, were left twisting in the wind. And when we leave the museum after our field trip, we can tell those greasy politicians that they can collectively kiss our ass. So we need to start a movement. We need to build the Museum of Government Corruption, where you can learn about corruption and politicians can learn about accountability.